This is the Midwest Happy Hour. Cheers!
I want this corkscrew to go in. This is harder to do when you're sitting down. There we go.
That gives you some more.
I've never bartended sitting down before. There we go. Didn't you have an automatic?
Yeah, it broke.
Oh man, seriously? That can
Yeah.
happen?
Yeah.
That hasn't happened to me yet, thank God. Yeah, Patrick, you just said, we'll figure something out for dinner. Well, no shit, Sherlock. We're starved.
Was he like disappointed?
I don't know. Like,
Beautiful.
I mean, there's leftovers, I think, but our organic wine, Bonterra or something like that. What is it?
Yeah, Bonterra.
Bonterra.
A cab
Cabernet Sauvignon.
made with organic grapes. Haley pointed out that everything else in it must not be organic, but
Yeah, because it specifically says organic grapes. Makes me think like
right. But
there's other BS in there. But it's California standards, and they have high standards, so
Right.
it's probably fine.
I have a little headache. The wine should help.
Well, this is like, yeah, also it's like 13.9%, I think.
Is that a lot
Yeah, it is.
for like a glass of wine? It's not like one glass of wine is 13.9%.
Dude, yeah, the alcohol by volume is 13.9%. It's not like, what the fuck? It's hard to pour over here. I'm trying to concentrate. It's not like you drink the whole bottle and then that's 13.9%. Like, no.
Oh.
Each glass is.
I thought.
So you think if you have to drink a whole bottle of liquor for it to be like 40 proof? Like 40%, I mean, 80,
Huh.
which is, I think, 80
You know, that's
proof.
a good question.
Wait, should
I
we
don't-
try it before we aerate it?
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. Yeah.
Fair.
I feel like I can taste the plum,
Yeah,
which I like.
dry for sure.
And I think the aerator will take that first initial bite out.
Yeah. Have you seen the videos of people frothing their wine, like with the little, zzz, like you use for your, you know, when you make our specialty
Are
coffees?
they getting the same effect?
I think so. I think it's the same thing.
What?
Yeah, I know, which makes me disappointed that I spent all this money on an aerator.
Right.
Oh. It's hard to
Haley's a
maneuver.
wild one
It's
today.
hard to maneuver in this space.
Yeah.
I can't.
Okay, cheers
Okay,
again.
cheers.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah.
It's always just a little bit better.
Always.
Different, too. I like it.
Yeah. I don't hate it.
I'm not a hater. Oh, do you want to write things down?
Yeah. I'll remember off the top of my head.
Oh, shit. Watch me spill a bunch of stuff getting this pen out of here.
Right.
Ah,
Thank you.
don't look. I'm just kidding.
Spoiler alert, we're gonna talk more about Britney Spears. Did you know the YouTube video for the Britney Spears episode
What?
in the first day had 66 views?
Everybody loves Britney. Is that because we, like...
The title
We're like-
was Stockyards and Britney Spears.
Yeah, we're, like, creeping off her name. Sorry, Britney, we love you
Right.
so much.
Right.
I also love Miley Cyrus so much, and I keep seeing
too.
so many, like, videos of her and stuff.
And you know what I'm so disappointed about
No.
with all of it is that she's like over touring basically. Like she's not gonna
Yeah.
do like right now in the stage of her life she like doesn't enjoy touring. That doesn't fill her cup.
I know. Sad.
And the tickets we had, she canceled that concert because she was sick.
We should have went back for the makeup one.
Right,
Like,
why
looking
didn't
back
we?
on it now, because we were poor and we needed the money more than we needed to wait 6 months for the concert to come back around.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, because remember you bought them for like my birthday
Yeah.
or something, and then
I
it
spent
asked you,
$250 a piece on our tickets.
and we did not. We could not. That was not
No.
an affordable thing.
No.
See, when you do that, you're stripping the screw. When you push, you need to loosen the microphone before you push it back like that.
Sorry, I just see all the professional people who podcast and they can move theirs around.
Yeah, because they paid $1 bazillion for their microphones. But I keep seeing that clip of her on Joe Rogan when she's talking about the drag queens on RuPaul's, and he's like, they always get up there and do the same thing, and she's like, that's what I think about you and your stuff. You're always the same thing. And he's like, what? And then he laughs because it is fucking funny. She's so quick.
That's part of also why I like Joe Rogan, because when people do stuff like that to him, he laughs about it because he's like, you're right.
I know, but I also, sometimes people joke with him and it goes way over his head. And he starts being like serious, doing his like whole, well, you know, chimps could rip your arms off. And I'm like, that was a funny joke that you just missed. And you're like being
Honestly,
weird.
I am probably like that a lot.
Yeah, this whole entire podcast is literally
everything goes
I
over
say
my
something
head.
and it goes.
Honestly, I feel like I zone out a lot.
Oh my god, it happens. Speaking of Miley Cyrus and Joe Rogan, I kind of want to talk about like celebs in this episode because I've been really, I don't know, like I went on a tangent about the Vlog Squad thing and like. There's just been so many, like, celeb stuff coming across my, like, TikTok.
Yeah,
and
we can definitely talk about all that.
I've been watching Sister Wives.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude, it's on, like, the 15th season or something like that.
Yeah, it's wild. It's been on forever. It's been on TLC.
Yeah, dude, I'm back in. Back in. But I also, so I'm watching the new season where, like, obviously everybody's, like, broken up and stuff. But I want to go back now and because I watched it when it first came out. And then I maybe watched like 4 or 5 seasons or whatever, and I was like, you know, this is fine. I don't need to watch 10 of them. But now that like all this stuff is happening and they're all like getting divorced and stuff, it makes me want to go back and like see the signs, you know, of like, well, it did look like there was trouble in paradise.
Funny story, polygamy doesn't work.
Hey, rude to polygamists that have good marriages. I think it was fine. I think polygamy did work for them, but when Robin came in, he didn't want to be polygamist anymore. Like, literally, he's in love with Robin more than anybody else, and now he's just monogamous with her, and he loves it. Literally, the episode that I watched today, he was like, he hasn't seen Janelle in 10 months. Like, obviously, him and Christine aren't talking, and him and Mary haven't even seen each other in months, and he's like, I kind of just have this little life with Robin, and I love it. And it's like, well, yeah, you're just a dickhead, and you should have said that, like, 6 years ago or whatever.
Right, but it's also like, if I am in a monogamous relationship, which I am with Flint, and
allegedly,
but like, if I am, we are no longer searching. You know what I mean?
Well, but
And
Robin
so-
was like the 4th wife.
But in that situation, like, they're just still like searching.
Well, he did. After the 3rd wife, he was searching for a 4th wife. That's why the whole entire TV show got started, was because he met Robin and then fell in love with her. And then really now, basically, you can just tell that, like, he loves Robin more than anybody, and he catered to her the whole entire time and loved her more than all the other wives and her kids and stuff. So, like one of the children, Isabel, I think it was, which is Christine's daughter, had back surgery. And Cody was like, she can go by herself. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, and then Robin's...
Like, that is your kid. Okay,
And
so
she's
he's
like
a piece of
16
shit.
or something. Yeah, and Robin's daughter is like 12 and starts having a panic attack on the couch and goes like catatonic. And he picks her up and like carries her to her bedroom. And it's like, okay, and then literally not that much time later, your daughter's literally having back surgery and you're acting like she can handle it all by herself. Like, show me where your priorities are, bud.
I hate it. That's gross.
Yeah,
I
you
hate
should
it all.
watch it. You would hate it. You would be like, this guy's a douchebag. And
Oh, yeah.
his
I mean,
hair,
I've seen clips. He's a douchebag.
his hair is like receding all the way back here, but he
Good.
still has this poof of like the curly hair that it just goes like over the top.
He's
And then
so
you can
gross.
see where it literally looks like there's like a patch right here
Yeah.
and then bald and then
Ew.
the rest of his hair.
I hate it.
Yeah, he is. He's gross. But I'm enjoying it. I love reality TV.
I know. I love reality
Love
TV
it.
so much, and I think it's because in our heads it's like not scripted. You know what I
No.
mean? So it's
No.
like, and I did it in air quotes because like there's like
Yeah.
a storyline and they have to create something or other, or they
They
you know,
introduce drama.
right, and the production crew also like helps stir up drama and all that stuff. I mean, I am a Real Housewives.
Yeah, obviously.
Southern
but
Charm,
you don't
like-
like the drama.
It's like a love-hate with it when it gets too far, when like all they're doing is screaming at each other.
Yeah.
And it's over like the dumbest stuff.
That's rough.
I'm like, this is so stupid. I'm
Yeah.
gonna fast forward because I don't give
You do. You
shit.
fast forward through
Yes.
it when they're like screaming.
When they're screaming at each other, yes. I'm like, no, thank you.
No, I love it. I've been watching Survivor still. I'm like, it's funny that this year has flown by, and
It really has.
so at the beginning of the year, I was dog sitting, and I started rewatching Survivor from season 1 because it's all on Paramount. And
I remember
was
you
like,
saying that.
by the end of the year, I'm gonna have watched all Survivors. Like, no, I can't. Like, they're an hour and 15-minute long episodes, I think,
Yeah.
because they used to be 90 minutes on TV.
Yeah.
So, we cut out the commercials or whatever. I'm on season 15, episode 12. I'm pretty far into it, but, like, good lord, I could not watch that much Survivor. Like,
Yeah.
just, there's 44 seasons.
Yeah.
I can't.
I do.
I have other shit that I want to watch in my life.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about, like celebrities or whatever, Dude, Jeff Probst for president. Please. If
Who is that?
He's the Survivor guy, Jeff
Oh.
Probst. Like, he's as good as any.
Yeah.
Love it. And he is good at, like, questioning, and he, like, stirs up drama, and just like Donald Trump, might as well. Let's just start picking reality show hosts to be president. Fuck it.
Honestly, at this point, if you're not voting for third party, are you even, like, paying attention to who are...
See, the problem with voting third party is people say it's a waste of a vote, but honestly, if you're voting Republican in Illinois, it's a waste of a vote anyways, so... Sorry. Take it back.
But that's why I think everyone's idiots. If I think you are an idiot if you're voting one way or another, like Democrat or Republican. Just
You
honestly,
think-
like, for real.
You mean if you're not, like, actually vying the candidates and, like, seeing what they're going for, like, if you just vote red or blue?
No, at this point, what I've read, and maybe I'm reading it wrong because I do not know the ins and outs of all of the political stuff and the things that go into it, to like the preliminaries and all that.
Okay.
But it's like, okay, so Biden is in the lead for the Democrats.
Yes.
Trump is in the lead for Republicans. Robert Kennedy Jr. is third party. And I'm sorry, again, if you want to vote for Biden or Trump, ew, what are you doing?
I don't like our options. RFK is freaking crazy, too.
I like him. I like him.
He's fine.
Vote right. He would do, I think, the best job out of all three of them.
I suppose. I'm not...
You suppose? Do you see all of the corruption? The fact that they're trying to kick him out of the Democratic
Right,
Party
like, I get
because
it.
of all of the dirtiness?
Right, but
don't
I
you
think-
want to get rid of the dirtiness?
I think it's just the part of me that feels like if you want to be president, you're already kind of an asshole. Like, it's the same feeling I get of the people that want to be on 90 Day Fiancé.
Or-
I'm like, you're already ate up. That's
Right.
why you want to be on TV.
Right. It's a mixture of that and also the fact that, or it could be like him being like, I'm tired of this bullshit. Like,
Right.
we have got to figure something out.
That's what I hope. I hope that he is, like, sincere and he really does want to do, like, what he says that he's going to do and clean shit up and, like, I don't know. I also
and
need
I think
to...
he does because he calls things out and he like whistleblows things that
Right.
isn't popular for either side.
Right.
And that's why I like him, because he so far isn't afraid to say
Right.
what he truly feels, or like the things that he like.
It doesn't seem
has
like there's
dug
anybody
into.
with their hands in his pockets and
Right.
with shoving
And
a bunch
he-
of money down there.
And he's also like, why are we so concerned with other countries right now? Like, our country is drowning.
So-
why do we not?
So
like,
I've read a good argument about being concerned with other countries, like specifically Russia, is because if we let Putin just go and do whatever he wants and don't like assert our power over him, he will take over Ukraine. He will take over Belarus. He will take over all these countries. And then what do? Now we have this guy that has all the, like, really the main reason he wants to take over Ukraine is because of the ports.
okay.
Like, it's water advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so we let him
It's
take over.
2024. Do we need water advantages, everyone? I don't know.
Dude, yes. But it's like, if we just keep letting him take over all these countries, like, then what? Now we have this fucking huge, gigantic problem of this czar or dictator, like, whatever you want to call him, like, taking over all of these countries and these innocent people that don't deserve it. And so somebody's got to stick up for them, It might be in our interest to stick up for them. Is it in our interest for BlackRock to purchase everything in Ukraine and rebuild it and make money off of it and, like, wheat stuff
Right.
and oil and who
Because
knows?
with every like good thing we're doing, there's so much corruption behind it that
Right.
follows. And that's what I'm just
I know, but
annoyed with. I don't trust our government at all.
well, no, and I think that's the problem these days is that nobody trusts the government, and so what are they going to do to make us trust them again?
Vote in Biden or Trump.
You know what I've been telling all the Republicans is just don't vote, and then we'll teach them a lesson. We'll show that it's rigged.
I just don't get why people use your brains. I don't know. Stop
your
voting
noodle.
these stupid dum-dums in. Also, okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to be calling people dum-dums because you know what? Some of it is out of our control.
You mean like us as the voters, or you mean like
Yes, and like who actually gets to be a candidate. Like that's kind of out of our
Right.
control because it has a lot to do with money, like the fact that they were kicking like Robert Kennedy Jr. out.
well,
were
they did
pushing
it to Bernie in 2016?
So like it's shady stuff like that that we don't have a say over.
it's the DNC and stuff like that,
Right. So it's
Yeah.
like this
But
is
but we do have say over it because we elect our senators and our
But do
congressmen.
we?
Yes. Do you fill in the other boxes when you go vote, or do you just vote for the president?
Yeah, no, I do, but I
Okay,
just
then you
I
do vote
don't
for them.
trust anyone.
I know, me
Or
neither.
anything.
But I want to cheers to the state of Ohio for sticking up for abortion rights. Fuck yeah, people. Stand
well-
up for your rights. Lacey, don't fight me on this one.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna be completely honest. Do I think you should go out and get abortions? No, I don't. However, it's your choice. I'm not gonna.
Should you be able to? Yes.
Do I want you to? No.
Right. I don't want people to shoot up heroin either, but I feel like you should have the right. Did I say this on the podcast that when we were at the airport at Midway, I went into the bathroom like right next to the gate, and there was a Sharps container like for you to put your needles in, and I was like, what would people be bringing their drugs all the way through TSA to get here? They're bringing their freaking heroin needles. Well, at least they can dispose of them before they get on the plane. And then I remember that people have like diabetes and stuff
Right.
and have to have needles for medicine.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay,
Oh.
that's right. I forgot people have ailments.
Yes. people
Not
do
just
have ailments.
drug problems. And in that terminal, I also saw a guy with a blanket, and I was like, good move. I
Right.
like that. I also want to bring a blanket on a plane because it's always fucking cold.
Right. I wonder if they have blankets
They used to.
for first class.
Oh, when we flew to Washington, D.C. when I was in high school, the flight attendant gave me a blanket. I woke up with one on me because I was sleeping because I took Dramamine because I take drugs when I go. Oh, speaking of drugs, when I travel, remind me, I keep forgetting, I need to find, I'm going to start testing out like motion sickness stuff.
Oh, good.
Because Dramamine is fine, but it makes me drowsy. Like, even if you buy it's not even non-drowsy, it's just less drowsy, you know? And it still makes you kind of tired. And I feel like drugged a little bit, you know? Like when you take cold medicine or something, you're just kind of like,
Knock me out, please.
Yeah, but they
like,
have
you
these-
don't want to get knocked out.
No, and
The
they have
bands.
the bands with like little pressure points. They have patches that you can put behind your ears. Like, I think
I'm gonna do some research for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna experiment, and then that'll be great. It says, "Hey,
Anti-nausea.
yeah, it's 5:15. Go check on your pot."
Okay.
Patrick said he's gonna throw some shit together in the fridge.
Hey, question. Okay, so I am gonna pull the pot roast out. Should I go ahead and just make the dough really quickly because then in 30 minutes it'll rise and then I make the rolls.
Yeah, or because your kids will be furious if you don't.
Right. So do we want to pause this and
I'll just go.
just by
You can
yourself?
just cut it out because it's gonna be bad. I got plenty of talking points.
But I'm NIA.
It's fine. I won't talk about anything.
But the making of the dough might take a hot minute.
Oh, do you want me to come down there and keep
Yeah.
you company?
Yes.
Okay, I see what's happening here.
Are we out of breath? Or how are we out of breath?
I don't know. Just a wee bit.
Okay, everyone, we're back. I pulled the pot roast out of the oven and then I got some rolls rising.
Yes.
I think. I don't know. We'll see. It was a really odd recipe. I have dough on my stomach.
And you have flour on your butt. It's fine.
Hey, anyone listening that's thinking that they need to get me a Christmas gift or a birthday gift, I would love a apron.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I was gonna look for them.
Yeah.
Looks like a booger.
It's just everywhere. Okay, so we were talking
Little
about
dough.
celebrities.
Yeah.
And then we talked about the politics.
Yeah,
I'm
you
starting to
said
get a little
You're getting into
stinger
it.
in my back.
Dude, I have a zit. It's not a zit yet on the corner of my nostril, but it fucking hurts my face when I move it, like in like
Yeah.
a certain way. I'm just like, it's almost like connected to
I
my
hate
tear
that.
duct right there. What other
the worst.
celebrities? Oh, I saw Bam Margera is like sober finally.
I just looked him up not that long ago, and I didn't see anything about him being sober.
Okay, well, I saw one TikTok where he was like, actually like skateboarding. And actually, I think I watched part of the podcast with Steve-O and Brandon Novak, and they were talking about how he is like sober now, but Brandon was still like putting his boundaries up because he's like, you can tell me all you want how much better you're doing, but actions is what I need to see.
Yeah.
Like, I need you to be doing better literally and not just like tell me that you're doing good. But they were saying that like, you can tell by the way by the way he's skateboarding that he is doing better. And he
Good.
got to see
And
his son. I saw a video of him
good.
being able to see his son.
I think I like will look back on like clips or whatever, like him and his mom and like pranking his parents and just like all that stuff, and that makes me so
Yeah.
sad that like, but a lot of them had like
Addictions?
and I feel like it just came with the territory, like that type of territory.
I mean, yeah, for sure. But you look
I
at
mean,
like
you
the new
injure
school.
yourself and then
What are you gonna do? Not drink about it?
right, exactly.
But
It's
like Steve-O was sober for the third movie.
I know, but he had to learn how to be. You know what I
Right.
mean?
And he's still like dealing with, you know, like he doesn't smoke marijuana and is like not around it, and he doesn't eat sugar, and he's like not addicted to sex anymore. And it was like everything just kept moving to a different
Right.
addiction or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I felt bad for Bam and like those videos and stuff that he was posting where he was
I didn't.
he
We'll
was
have to watch
whacked
some.
out of his
Can we watch some? Make a note. I want to see some.
Yeah, Bam videos.
But
Give me that
that,
pen.
but that conversation reminded me a lot of the one for Jersey Shore Family Vacation, where Vinny and Ron and Situation
Yeah.
and Polly were all sitting down together, and Ron was, I think, apologizing for everything, and Vinny was like,
Yes.
okay, I get that, but like,
I need you to
Mike,
show
how
me."
long did I not talk to you?
Yeah.
Because you had to prove to me that you're a different person,
Right, and
it-
not just say it.
right. And Mike was like, it was about 2 years.
I know, it feels so bad, but like, think
You-
about how long of
You
a
like have
friendship-
to hit a low to, I don't know, get
rock
better.
bottom.
Yeah.
Intervention. Anybody ever watch Intervention? But I just, you know, I was thinking about like TikTok, like celebrities and stuff now. Like,
Which is
somebody was
weird.
asking me
TikTok
at the
celebrities are weird.
yeah at the coffee shop. They were like, I just want like a regular iced coffee, like the Charlie D'Amelio, and I was like, what? And they're like, literally, it's called like the Charlie D'Amelio from Dunkin' Donuts. Like, literally, there's an iced coffee named after her, and it's like the 15-year-old that did TikTok dances has a coffee
Wait,
named
is this
after
the
her.
same? Is this the family that has a
The
TV, show now?
Literally, she started by doing dances on TikTok.
And it's so weird.
And you're a freaking celebrity now? Like, no. I'm sorry, no. But I don't know. I
and
guess
the
like,
dances on TikTok make me laugh because it's like, oh wait,
but she was actually good. I think like that was the joke, is that like
Oh.
she was actually good at dancing or whatever. But I don't know. That shit is just so weird to me. Like Brittany Broski, I love her. She's literally like, she's living her best life out in California now. But she's famous off her funny TikTok videos. Mm-hmm. Like, you're a famous person now. You're a celebrity.
do think it's kind of cool.
It is, but at the same time, it's
It's a
just so
lot.
weird to me. But I guess, I mean, celebrity doesn't have to mean like movie star or whatever, you know? I mean, the Jackass guys are celebrities from like
Right.
their TV show.
Honestly,
and-
the Kardashians paved the way for people to become famous without doing like being an actor
Elvis
or
Presley or what, you know, like those were the famous people back in
Yeah.
the day, Elizabeth Taylor and like all
Right.
that shit.
And that's why lifestyle, and I feel like that's also part of like why we love lifestyle shows,
Right.
because it's like
they don't have to have talent.
right. And like one of the reasons why I feel like I loved the Kardashians was because I loved seeing their lifestyle, like what they actually do. I don't watch it anymore because
Yeah.
I'm kind of over it,
Yeah.
and I'm over them lying about not being like open about like their plastic surgery, and it's just
Oh,
like it's so in our face, and they lie about like, dude.
No, I didn't get my butt done. It just grew 3 sizes. Like, are you
Oh
the
my
Grinch?
gosh! And Candace Owen just put out a video like saying,
Really, I didn't see this.
how it's like the biggest slap in the face that they're not admitting that Khloe Kardashian is half black.
Oh, that OJ is her dad?
Not specifically OJ. She's just saying that.
Like, just say that she's half black.
Look at the differences. You're saying you have 3 daughters. 2 have the Armenian.
Right,
like,
the black, flat, parted
and like,
down the middle
and like
hair.
that widow's peak that
Yeah.
Kim no longer has because she got it lasered off.
You're so gross and weird.
like the Armenian nose, Chloe's nose.
She's got it done a bazillion times.
And so Candace mentions that. Candace is like, she has gotten her nose done. Black people, and this is Candace Owens, this is not me, everyone, was saying how like black people can't get their nose done. And if they do, it turns out like a Michael Jackson, or like it like turns up like something about like their bone structure, or like
Yeah.
something is different.
It looks weird when you get it done.
And so she's like, if you look at Chloe's, like she got hers done, and before, if you look at it, like it's very similar to mine, and
Oh, that's
just like
the tea.
saying all of this stuff, and how she's like,
Damn.
she's also so much taller than them and broader.
She's way different shaped.
It doesn't make sense.
And she used to be the big one. I loved it when she was the big girl. I loved it. And now that she's like changed all of her shit, and like
Now
clearly
she-
they're all getting BBLs and stuff.
Oh,
and it's like,
1000%. I'm sorry. You are not getting that skinny and keeping your butt.
You're not
There's no
shaped-
way you're doing
There's
that.
no natural shape that is wisdom tooth. Kim Kardashian, okay? You don't just come
No.
out like that. And like,
No.
what's the one?
And
Kylie.
I feel like they've just pushed it so far. And but Kylie,
she doesn't look like anything like she used to look like. I feel bad for their
No.
kids. So bad.
Oh my gosh. So Kylie came out with a video,
Okay.
or not a video, but she was in the Kardashians, and I saw this in the video. That's why I probably said that. But that she's like, you guys, we have a responsibility. Like basically reflecting on everything that she's done to herself, and she's like, I have a daughter now. Like, what are we doing? Like, why did we do this type of thing? And we need to be like use this platform like for
To
good.
tell people
like
that you
what? She's like, I see my daughter's ears, and I just feel immediate like.
You need plastic surgery.
sorrow for myself because I always hated my ears because they stuck out.
And then she just went and changed it.
And so it's like,
Are you gonna
have
tell your kid that you're
right,
ugly?
Exactly.
Like, hey, mommy changed her face because she's ugly, and you're ugly just
right,
like
like
mommy.
Larsa Pippen,
Who the fuck is that?
Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
Oh, sorry.
Used to be tight with the Kardashians. Now she's not. She got like excommunicated from the group for doing something, I'm assuming. But if you look at her before and after, you're like, wait, what is happening? She's also dating Michael Jordan's son, who she used to babysit.
Ugh, you just made me throw up in my mouth a little bit. Like, that's so gross.
Yeah, and she
Ew.
doesn't look the same at all.
Ugh, I just don't.
I don't get it. Why do you want to change how you look completely? I will never understand that.
I don't.
You have to be so insecure with who you are.
Yeah, like, who is telling you, unless it's like, you know, it's got to be like body dysmorphia or whatever, like you're
Right.
telling yourself that you're not good enough. But like, fuck. There's so many ugly people out there,
Right.
you know, and they're fine.
They're fine.
They're doing okay.
I just think I hate how these celebrities do these things because it's reality. Most of the celebrities that I like watch or whatever are reality celebrities.
Right.
And they have a responsibility to not push this like
perfect.
body agenda out to society because girls
It's not realistic.
are.
There's different shapes and
Right.
sizes of everybody.
I also watch Botched, and they'll come in and be
I
like
love
show
Botched.
and like show a photo, be like, "This is who I want to look like," and it'll be like a Kardashian or whatever, and
Ugh.
it's like, okay, everyone,
Why? Like, I don't. Well,
that is not the standard of beauty because it's fake.
right. You're not gonna be more beautiful. I'm kind of like for like, you know, kind of do what you want kind of shit.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
But at the same time, it's
Don't
like,
take it so far.
yeah, and don't be doing it just to try to feel better about yourself because like
You won't.
go to the gym or something to feel better about yourself. Don't cut into your
Go to
body.
therapy. I don't
Yeah,
know.
get braces. It's fine. These veneers that all these people are getting.
I know, and that you can tell because they talk weird for a while because they have fake ones in while they're.
It's like that's
Other-
not your real teeth. It'll never be your teeth again. Get 'em-
Now, I understand people getting veneers because maybe they have messed up teeth or whatever the
Sure.
case may be.
But even then, you can't really get veneers if you have fucked up teeth. Like, the veneers are where they grind down
Yeah.
your teeth and then put new ones on top of it. Like,
Yeah.
if your teeth are that bad, yank them out of your head and glue some in there, or get like the like semi-permanent ones or whatever.
Right.
You know, like. But I also understand like money's an issue. But oh my god, have you been watching 90 Day Fiance?
we haven't watched them in a hot minute because I
Okay.
fall asleep with Green at 7:30.
Oh, okay, that's right, that's right. So the one girl that's
Sad
like,
about Last Resort. Sad that that's
no,
over.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's.
I did like that one.
I'm fucking over those people. I think I don't know. I just Big Ed just
It made
freaks
me
me out.
like Yara and Jovi more.
Me too. I think that they just really want to be famous on TV, and they don't actually really. I don't think
I-
their life is probably that bad.
I do think that they have problems.
Yeah, and it's because she lives in Louisiana. Who wouldn't have problems?
So they're moving.
Oh.
They're moving to like Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, good for them. That'll be fun. Jovi has a ton of strip clubs in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
That'll be great. No, but like the one girl that is. She first of all she changed her boyfriend's name to Justin, and his name is Igor. Like, I don't know, just call him Igor. He's a cutie little patootie. Like, sorry that his name wasn't good enough for you. And then she's so plastic surgeryed up, and she's trans, and she won't shut the fuck up about being trans. And it's like,
Oh,
And they're,
okay,
like, 17 years
Wait,
apart or
is
something
this,
like that?
Question: Is this because I think there's two trans, right, in this season? Because there's the one with all the cats,
with all the cats. I don't know about this.
and the guy came over, and it was like so the guy. It was 90 days the other way, and she.
The other way means they go to the other country.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about the cat thing.
No, because she didn't tell him
That she's trans?
that she was trans for a while,
First,
and then
yeah,
I think she
but
finally
she's like way
did.
older than him. Yeah,
We'll have to look him up because maybe
anyways,
we're not talking
She
about the
has
same-
so much plastic surgery, it's fucking ridiculous. And she's like getting pissed at him because he doesn't feel the same way about her that he did like 15 years ago. And it's like, yeah,
Yes.
because you look like a crazy person. You look like a freaking balloon animal
Oh,
right
and
now.
they were talking about like sex and how
Yeah, and
like
she
they
was like-
haven't been intimate.
Yeah, and her friend.
Also, he hasn't been with a trans person before, so he's probably or like prior to
literally-
like that knowledge. I'm sorry if I.
But
if
he
I
was with
like,
her
in the-
before that, though.
Right, but that was before he knew.
New, right? And so
But could you imagine trying to be
no.
intimate with someone again when you know?
there used to be a wiener where there's a
Right.
vagina now.
Right.
She meets
I'm
his
sorry.
friends.
I don't think I'd be able to get that out of my head.
No, and spoiler alert, this episode that just came out, she meets his friends, and then 5 minutes into the talking, she like pulls his one girlfriend aside and goes, he just won't go down on me. Is that normal in Romania or whatever? And she's like, I don't want this to be happening to me right
Oh
now.
yeah, and like
you can
he didn't
tell.
want her to come because like it's not like in Romania it's not like you'll get beaten up for being gay still like in the streets.
being trans, like he's actually being super open and honest by telling his family and friends that she's trans, but she literally will not shut up about it. And she's like, you used to go down on me all the time. And he's like, I am not used to this. He's like, before I didn't know what was going on, but then literally they got in a fight and she was like, oh yeah, and I used to be a man. And then was like, get over it. And he was like, it's a toughie. That's a little bit of a toughie
that
to get
is
over.
Such a toughie.
Yeah, like it's not good. And I just also this all ties into the celebrity thing because these people are freaking famous now because a part of me when I was at the DFW like International Airport was like, anybody from 90 Day Fiance around here somewhere?
Right.
Like that would be great. Hi Grant.
Help you.
Do what?
Help you.
Help you?
Help you? No, thank you. What do you want to help us with, Home Slice?
Help you.
Heavy breathing? Oh, okay. I don't think you can fit in here.
Oh, don't.
Careful. There's a cord right there. Where's your dad? What's your dad doing? Oh, you should take that to Daddy.
Oh yes, he needs it. Can you take it to Daddy?
Daddy needs that. He's not answering us right now. Yeah, so 90 Day Fiancé freaks me out that these people are famous nowadays. Like, I don't know. It's just, should that be a thing? Like, should you be, like, I don't know. It is what it is. You're just famous now because you were on 90 Day Fiance. But I feel like some of them really get a big head about it.
Oh, 1,000%.
And they're like, I'm a famous person now.
Yes.
It's like, you were on 90 Day Fiance.
Fame and money will change people's heads.
Yeah, like, okay, Tom Cruise. Shut
Right.
your mouth.
Right. But you know what? I would be into it. I
What?
think I'd be like a good,
Famous person?
yeah.
Yeah, except you don't want drama.
Okay, me.
We can't play right now. We're working.
How sad is that?
What about your daddy?
Mama, okay, me.
Your mom? You want mommy to play with you?
Let's go downstairs.
I need to working.
Yes, I'm still working.
I need to working.
Yes, sir. I am working hard. Look at me go. Oh, I need to look up Bam Margera videos. Does anybody reference anything besides TikTok anymore? Or is that just me where, like, I need to find something and I'll just go on TikTok and search it and then see what kind of information I can dig up and then go from there on the Google machine, see what's going on? Especially celebrity-wise. It's like, you know, what am I supposed to do? I guess go to their Twitter or whatever and see what they're putting out. But even then, I don't think that these people are really tweeting themselves. Like, a lot of them just have somebody that's tweeting for them, right? We've all seen The Lost City. That lady just hired a young person, and she just tweeted for her. And that worked out pretty good. That's probably what a lot of people are doing. That's what I would do. If you guys bought more t-shirts and sweatshirts, then we could have hired somebody to tweet for us, more specifically for me. And we could have fixed our microphones because these are kind of busted, but it's okay. One day we'll have the fancy arm ones in a little studio, and we'll have a neon light and some plush chairs and a guy that we go, refill the wine. I will. Don't mind if I do. Refill the wine. I haven't had wine in a while. Oh my god. Don't tell Lacey I spilled a little bit. I can't act like a professional bartender all the time when I'm like off the clock, you know? What am I supposed to do? Just be perfect 24/7? It doesn't freaking work like that. I make a mess in my house too. No big deal. Just clean it up. Nobody's watching. Just, gosh dang, clean it up. I want to put out a PSA for all you people going to be on the roads coming up here for the holiday season, specifically Thanksgiving. Be careful and be kind to each other and be patient. We're all trying to get somewhere to eat some freaking turkey and more carbs to get fat because it's good. And this is the land of the free. Free to eat as many calories as you want and get as fat as you want. And then you can become a celebrity on My 600-Pound Life. People will love you for that. And then you can get really skinny and they won't even know who you are anymore because you're not even 600 pounds. You're back down to like 250 or whatever. Something normal, you know? You're shopping at Kohl's again. People don't even know that you've been on 600-Pound Life. They don't know. Nobody knows what's going on unless you tell them. Unless you're out here like me, just telling people what's going on with your life. Oh, thank God. What? Are you going to lock the door?
So then I won't, because then he'll scream and cry and won't be able to hear him.
You're such a pushover. What did he want? To escape?
My attention. As if he doesn't get enough of it. I love him to death. However, at this stage in our life, I am with him from 6 a.m. We wake up together because I can't wake up without waking him up 90% of the time. And then we go to sleep at 7:30 together. And I'm sorry, anyone who's putting their kid to sleep with the sound machine on in a dark room and you're in there for more than 10 minutes, I'm sorry, I'm falling asleep.
Is that okay
Especially
with
with
you,
especially with like the cold weather. Will put my heating pad on while I'm laying down with him. I'm like, oh wow, this is cozy.
and you're getting a solid 11 hours.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
I don't need it, but I just need to be like better about like what? Oh. Putting like a podcast on.
What do you mean? So that you have something to grab your attention?
Yeah, so that I can listen to that while he falls asleep.
Yeah. Put little earbuds in.
Yeah.
You could also put him in his own room to go to sleep.
Yeah, we're not there. Okay. But yeah, let's keep talking about
Do I have more celebrities?
90 Day. Well,
Oh, 90 Day Fiance. Oh yeah, MGK versus Eminem. I'm back in the pool of.
I'm only
MGK
back
sucks.
in because Megan Fox came out with her book. And so I saw a clip of her talking on the Drew Barrymore show.
Okay.
And it was like Drew asking how was your guy so secure or okay with what you put in the book?
Oh. It's
Saying
scathing,
stuff like that. And I guess they had a miscarriage and that was a trying time in their relationship and just things like that. But she was like, well, we talked about how this he gets to release his emotions, his thoughts through music.
Right.
And mine is through this book. So, we both give each other grace in terms of, you use that, I use this, and that's just how it is.
Except, does MGK even make music anymore, or did Eminem kind of ruin that for him?
I don't know, but isn't that wild?
I love it. I love Eminem. I've always loved Eminem. I read a rumor that him and Nicki Minaj are dating, but I don't think that's true at all. I think that was clickbait.
Yeah.
But anyways, oh yeah, so MGK made a song about Eminem and made fun of him or whatever. What did he call it? Rap Devil instead of Rap God.
Right.
And then freaking.
And I'm sorry, who I've seen MGK talk and whatever, and I like him just fine. How why would you go after someone who's your idol? Probably
You're dumb. You're dumb as fuck, and you thought you could
Was
be
he the
better
one
than
who
Eminem.
started it?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, so it's why?
He was like, your mustache and your ratty ass sweatpants or whatever, and Eminem murdered him in his song that he made back, and then MGK switched genres of music and started making his I'm a
But
rock
he's
star.
also up what's their faces buttholes
I don't know. Up whose buttholes? MGK is?
yes, he
The Island Boys.
gosh dang it, why am I
Whose butthole is
Travis
he?
Barker.
Oh, and
Kourtney Kardashian, yeah.
Kardashian.
And he and Travis Barker, I mean, he's more of the genre that MGK is going down, so it's
Anyways, MGK is friends with people that I need to look up. Travis Barker and Khloe Kardashian. What are they doing? Oh, the microphone's making a noise like it used to back in the day when you would get a text.
your phone, let me see your
Oh, my pen.
yeah.
MGK, Megan Fox, Kardashians. Remember when the phone or the radio used to make noise? Oh, wow, cute. They are besties.
Yeah.
They have been friends for a while.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he probably has major influence over him and his music. So
Because we all just want to be a big rock star. Can I say that Nickelback is my favorite again?
no.
Yes, they're coming back and I love them so much.
But how are they coming back? Are they making new
They
music?
never
or are
left. They
Oh,
never
yeah,
left.
Well,
Never left the Colfax
it
bar.
left my iPod in 2011. Wherever my iPod is now.
Dude,
RIP.
I keep my iPod Mini, the
Yeah.
one that doesn't even have the color on the screen. I keep trying to Google how to
Get into it?
Yeah, or no, the battery replacement.
Oh.
But nobody sells a real battery replacement. Every time I find a website, it's Chinese or whatever, and all the comments are not real, not real. It's a scam.
Yeah.
And so I'm too nervous to call one of the places in town and be like, do you have battery for an iPod Mini? They'll
Right.
probably just laugh at me. But I really want to know.
iPod Nano. I think
I
I
have the little skinny,
yeah.
tiny one with the color on the screen.
And mine was black because I wanted black.
Oh, emo.
Yeah, which hasn't changed. I do love black. However, it was I had used it in Catherine's truck one time, and then we went down to Texas. It was down in Texas, and she was staying down there,
Okay.
and I don't think I was. I don't know. But
and you never got it back.
well, I left it there, and I think it just
It didn't
I
get
didn't
shipped.
I didn't care for a while because around that time phones had music, so it was why do I need it? But now it'd be nice to be oh, what kind of music do we have?
Leave your phone behind and plug your iPod in and
Right.
get
Flint
jogging
has
or whatever.
7 phones in our closet, his old phones.
fun. Oh my god, we need to go through and see what kind of like music and like
Right.
notes.
What were your What were in your notes?
What were your notes back in the day?
Oh, do you want me to tell you, or did you have anything else on celebrities?
I don't think so. I think that was like the last one. That like go Eminem, fuck MGK. Sorry that you had to change your whole entire genre. Yeah, bitch. Call me Steve-O. I'm a wild
Welcome to the
boy.
Midwest Happy Hour.
Fuck it.
We're your hosts, Lacey
Wait, is that
and
him?
I'm
Haley.
like
Join us
Nemo
for
or
a
something
drink and a
like that.
chat
It's-
with
that's
the new
MGK.
Midwest
Yeah, remember that was like
Small Town
2011.
I don't,
topics that will
like,
keep you learning.
I don't know.
So let's get into
2011.
it.
Yeah, no, anyway, this is